In this lesson, we'll be solving for x given a geometric sequence. So now, the sequence that has been given here is that the first term is x, the second term is x plus 2, the third term is 2x plus 4, and the fourth term is 8x. And the question says solve for x. So remember that from the geometric sequence, what we have learned was that r is equal to t2 over t1, and again is equal to t3 over t2, and that's what we're going to use in this case. In most cases, when we're solving for x, we're going to be using the ratio formula. So now, what is the second term? The second term is x plus 2. What is the first term? The first term is x. The third term is 2x plus 4. And the second term is still x plus 2. So now, in such a case, what you can do here is that you will cross multiply. I'm sure you are comfortable with the idea of cross multiplication. That's going to be x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 2, and it's equal to x multiplied by 2x plus 4. Now, what is x times x? That is x squared. What is x times 2x? That is positive 2x. What is x times 2? That is positive 2x. And what is 2 times 2? That is positive 4. And is equal to, even here we're going to use the distributive property, it's this one times this one, and this one times this one. X times positive 2x, that is 2x squared. X times positive 4, that is positive 4x. So now, if you can check here, we have got like terms. We're going to add the like terms. Let's take all the terms to the right hand side. We're going to be left with 0 on the left side. Now we're going to say that 2x squared minus x squared, because the x squared is going to the right hand side, will change from being positive to negative. Then on the right side we had 4x, and then we're going to take the 2x and the 2x to the right hand side, and they will change signs as well. That will be minus 2x minus 2x, and then the positive 4 will be negative 4. Then what is 2x squared minus x squared? That gives us x squared. What is 4x minus 2x minus 2x? That gives us 0 minus 4. At the end of the day, we have 0 is equal to x squared minus 4. Now, this is a factor of difference between two squares. You can do it this way. Some prefer to take the 4 to the other side if you're not comfortable with the idea of factorization. So we can say that here x squared is equal to positive 4. Then you take the square root on both sides. But if you're taking the square root, remember to say plus or minus on the side where you have the number. This means that x is equal to plus or minus 2. Don't leave the minus and then you just say square root of 4. Whenever you put a root sign, you must say plus or minus. So we are going to fit these two numbers, x is equal to positive 2 and x equal to negative 2, into our sequence to see which one satisfies the equation. So let's erase here. So we're going to say that if x is equal to 2, and this side we're going to say if x is equal to negative 2. Now, what is the first term? The first term was x, and this will be 2. And the second term was x plus 2. That will be 2 plus 2 and will give us 4. The third term was 2x plus 4. That is 2 times 2 plus 4. That is 8. And the last one was 8x. That will be 8 times 2. That will give us 16. Now, let's see. What is T2 minus T1? T2 minus T1 is, okay, R is equal to T2 over T1, which is equal to T3 over T2. Now, let's see. It's 4 over 2, the same as 8 over 4. Well, it turns out to be so. If you say 4 divided by 2, you will get 2. If you say 8 divided by 4, you will get 2. This means that x is the correct answer. Now let's plug negative 2. If x is negative 2, what is the first term? The first term is x, that will be negative 2. And the second term will be x plus 2, that is negative 2 plus 2, that gives us 0. The third term will be 2x plus 4, that is 2 times negative 2 plus 4, that gives us 0 again. And the last one will be 8 times x, which is 8 times negative 2, and will be negative 16. Let's apply the ratio formula again to see if it will give us the correct one. That is T2 over T1 is equal to T3 over T2. T3 over T2. What is T2? T2 is 0. 0 over 2 is equal to 0 over 0. Well, 0 over 0 is undefined. This means that these things are not equal, and therefore negative 2 cannot be the solution, and we'll say non-applicable for negative 2. This means that the only solution to the expression is that therefore x is equal to 2 only, and x is not equal to minus 2. I hope you understand.